the whole city. This was very common in towns of the period. The greatest one of all was the wall of Berlin, still in the Guinness Book of Records. Please go ahead and check it. 10,000 miles the wall stretched over. No, I didn't start at 10,000 miles, I told you. In this picture here is the procession of the Oba. That means ruler with his courtiers and soldiers. They made brilliant art, like this here leopard piece, using a process called the lost wax technique of the Benin bronzes. Famous life-size figure still in the British Museum. Go ahead and figure, colonialism is not only material, the cultural benefits are just as imperial. For ages they claim the great buildings of Zimbabwe could not have been built by blacks. How amusing. 100,000 tons of bricks made of granite held together without any cement. It's quite confusing. They were constructed in the 1300s and they're still standing. I have been there myself. When you look back through history, you will see quickly your only true wealth is your knowledge of self. Cause if you ever saw a Swahili door from 700 years ago, you would drop your jaw. Or better yet, if you saw a Swahili house built in the Elizabethan times, you might hear when in London people were throwing fishes out the window. Kenya had sanitation. Let me make this clear. Am I straining your ear? Or your perception or challenging what you're told? Was a history lesson that show you loincloths and spears, not metal armor? But falsifying history will always have its karma. 300 tons was the weight in the stele, standing in Axum for about 20 centuries. So uneven development of the world's economies is far from a preordained way it was meant to be. When you look at Ethiopian churches, then you might question if the faith is European fundamentally, especially the amazing Lalibela that was built down into the ground quite intentionally. That's right, they're built down instead of up. That's beyond genius, it's just plain nuts. Looking at these castles, you might think they're quite English, but they're Ethiopian too. Let us distinguish. And these reconstructions that are used in archaeology will challenge your thoughts about Sudan. Are they scholarly? Because if they were building like this 1,000 years ago, then their children could not need our help to develop. Now can they really? Look at these sculptures from Ife in Nigeria, some of the most superior metal art from the period. Like this piece here with the beautiful stare of a female ruler with a crown in her hair. Or the palace of Zaria, have you heard it mentioned? It looks like modern art deco. Check the entrance to the city of Brigade in the empire of Songhai. Had 70,000 people living there at its height. In today's terms that may not seem like much, but that was a very, very major city at the time. All the world's largest buildings built by bricks of clay. The Grand Mosque of Jenny, you would have to say. There was also a university back in the day that schooled people in its philosophical ways. There were 750,000 books surviving from the culture. You will surprise what you find when you look closer to the schools in Timbuktu. They already knew the cycles of the planet and the motions of the moon 150 years before Galileo's birth. But some have an obsession with claiming to be first. And what I'm saying is technical innovation is far from the property of just one nation. And poverty is not a permanent situation, nor is it an accident. It is history that will shape us. Nor am I claiming these places were utopias. Leaders fought for power, abused and made the most of it. Like Mansa Musa, who when he travelled to Egypt gave away so much gold they couldn't believe it. It took 10 years for the economy to stabilise. The world heard about